going on, good people? Welcome to this week's episode of Everyday People, Everyday Conversations. I'm one of your co-hosts, Tiffany D. Collins.
And I'm your girl, Tiffany Tifco Joseph, and I'm going to be dropping some nuggets tonight.
I'm your girl, Anika Roseboro, better known as
Nika Rica! And what up, peace? This your guy, D.O. holding it down for the men and all the bros out there.
Yeah, the bros out there.
The bros.
So make sure you all stay tuned to the end of the show and make sure you chime into our hot topics and our main topic.
Yes, indeed. And also go on Facebook, like, share our page, Everyday People, Everyday Conversation. We are also on YouTube. You can catch us, Epic Talk Show. You can also hashtag Epic Talk Show, the EPEC Talk Show.
And zoom on over there to Instagram, guys, to Epic Podcast, and get more information there. We all over the world, y'all.
Listen, y'all know what time it is. It's 7 o'clock. It's Monday. So go ahead and head on over to your kitchen. Get your water, get your Kool-Aid, your soda, your wine, whatever it is that you drink, and get ready to talk to us because this will be a two-way conversation. Do you understand?
Y'all, that is so funny because it's 7 o'clock, y'all.
Yeah.
And I don't know if y'all notice how it's a TikTok, Instagram. I'm always saying TikTok, and I never even joined TikTok. But they say Instagram. So they got an Instagram where a lady come on the show. She's in her office. It's two people. One lady's camera got the video camera on her, and she asked her. She said, "What was Usher doing at 7 o'clock?" Time up. Who is Usher?
Oh, wow.
Usher the singer?
I'm so done.
So the lady say, "Yeah, the Usher." She said, "What was she doing at 7 o'clock?" She talking about sleep
On the drop top, cruising the street.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
Oh, my bad.
So she said, "What? Sleep? What?" She talking about, "Oh my God, 7 o'clock on the dot." Then she said, some, and it was.
I'm done.
It went viral because she had no idea what
I'm
what,
so done.
What she was doing at
Wow.
7 o'clock on the dot.
Oh,
So what is
man.
It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the street.
What's next?
Oh, yeah. I got a real pretty little thing that's coming with me.
Keep going.
All
Keep
right,
going.
all right, all right.
I pull up,
Uh-huh.
anticipating
Okay.
good love. Don't keep me waiting.
What?
I got plans to put my hands in places I never seen, girl. You know what I mean.
You wrong. So she didn't know what Usher was doing. She said, "Sleep." Shit. What? Sleep. Shit.
Tiff, as your manager, I think we need to go ahead and hit the road with
I'm
that
so
voice.
good.
Right.
Yes.
Curtis Cupcake.
You know, you ain't that right. You know it.
Listen, guys,
Man.
we're so glad to be back. That ICE kept us away from being here last Monday, but we was thinking about y'all thinking about y'all while we was in
While
the ICE,
being
especially
warm.
on that Monday while being warm.
I got a question, y'all. Did you miss us?
I know, right?
Did you miss us?
Like
Because
that.
we missed y'all.
Like they say in Florida and Atlanta, we bike. We bike.
No,
baby.
ain't no, baby. Louisiana.
We bike.
Baby, them Louisiana folks say bike.
Yeah, we-
B-I-K-E.
We
Man,
bike.
they say a lot of things down there in Louisiana.
But listen, y'all, again,
Oh, man.
let's go ahead and chime on in. We missed y'all. We know y'all ready to have us back. We're ready to talk back to y'all. So listen, y'all, what's up with the hot topics? What we got on the press on tonight? What's
Well,
going
listen,
on?
y'all. Before we get going, I got to say shout out to all these people that's tuning in to us
Uh-oh.
today.
We got the hotline tonight.
Y'all, Blue Diamond is back.
What's up, Blue?
We got
Blue.
Letitia Jackson, Miss Jackson in the house. And,
What's up?
and then we also have Gerald Franklin in the house.
Gerald.
And Sean Tootie Turner in the house.
What's
And
up?
she
Hey,
said
Sean.
that red mohawk is on fire. Tiffany.
right.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
And they all singing a song. We so glad that y'all here and want y'all stay tuned. Y'all got anybody else tuning
What's
in?
up, Alicia Prince? That's
Hey,
my old
Alicia.
childhood friend. Thank you for chiming in, boo. What's
Uh.
up, Waylon? That's my classmate as well. Y'all better show up and show out.
Absolutely.
Come on, y'all.
So, hey, we're going to jump into our little hot topics and let's talk about that snow, y'all.
Man, when I tell y'all, I looked out the window. The first thing that popped in my mind is someone to kiss, someone to miss. Love to be loved. That my New York, baby.
Hey,
That
shut
remind me of New
up!
York.
Shut up! That's what they was telling
I
him.
felt like I
He
was in New York
screaming.
last Monday. No, last Tuesday.
Listen,
Yes.
y'all, I looked at my backyard and it's the most beautiful time of the year.
Yes.
And listen, when they made a snowman, we had some snow. So in y'all lifetime, have y'all ever witnessed that much snow?
I have, just not in
Yeah.
Houston.
Well, in
haven't.
Houston.
No, that was okay. In 2021,
That
we
was a
did
lot.
get snow, but not that much.
Okay.
that
This
was a
year in
lot.
Richmond, we got like 5 inches
Okay.
in Richmond.
Okay.
So that was a record.
Oh wow. Cause I seen
Yeah.
all this. Y'all see all of the wickedness with snow men they was doing.
Man, they had dye in the snow. They're making the snow like blue, red. I'm like, dang, the snowman changing colors. Like,
For
what's
real.
going on?
Listen, they was and some of y'all was having them heavenly snow ices and was eating it, and then
Ugh,
y'all
that's
was
nasty,
really
y'all.
sick after that.
Oh, man,
That's nasty.
You don't
that's
supposed to eat
crazy.
snow.
Y'all ain't supposed to be eating that snow. That's nasty, y'all.
Yeah, they done tripped out.
Y'all don't know, like overnight, like shoot, them animals still be wrong, but they could have pissed in that snow for all y'all know.
But I think
Y'all
you
out
will
there
see
trying-
it.
Well, why not
Jay.
get like a container at your house and then just let the snow fall in the container?
They
Would
might
y'all
run
do
it
it
out.
then?
No,
I don't know.
I don't think you're supposed to eat snow.
Mm-mm.
I don't know if you know. I don't know you're supposed to eat the heavenly snowball. You just got to go and get you some shaved ice.
All I know is,
Not
to
to
me,
say that.
as a Houstonian, as a native Houstonian, I was just it was a proud moment because again, like most people, they like, it's too cold to go outside. You don't want to listen. We don't know the next time Houston gonna see that. That was a proud moment, and I got out there and I captured that moment because I don't know when the next time Houston's gonna see 5 inches of snow.
Yeah, you had to go out and get your picture.
Yes,
You
go
had
out
to
and
go out
play
and get
in it, go
pictures.
lay in it,
You know,
like you had to.
if I wasn't 53, I probably would have made a snow angel.
Not
But
an
the
angel.
devil is a I'd be a teeny, slide some oil to me.
I'm so done,
And let
Tim.
it trickle down my spine.
I'm done. I'm
Oh, man.
done.
But,
Yeah, but that was wonderful to see that. But it was beautiful, guys.
It was beautiful.
It really was.
It was so beautiful.
Yes.
Did any of y'all fall in the snow?
Nah, I ain't do all that. I ain't.
No.
Yeah, I was very, very cautious when I went out
I'm
there.
scared I may fall and won't get up. So
You
you
know
know,
what
I
I'm
just
saying?
I kind of teeter tottered around.
I did take pictures. though.
But let me tell you something about that Houston heat, though. That Houston heat was not playing with that snow.
oh no, not
I
at
ain't never
all.
seen a place where it's snowing and the sun shining bright.
But you know what though? It was shining bright, but it still wasn't shining hard enough to melt the
To
fast enough
melt,
because that's no linking for 2 days.
It did.
Mhm.
Actually longer than that. What? It
Uh-huh.
snowed what, Tuesday
It was like
Oh, it
still
was
there
still on the
Thursday.
and Friday. When I left Friday, it was
Not
still
in my
on the
yard,
ground.
baby.
Mm-hmm. So
Not in my
the sun wasn't sunning enough to melt it.
But it felt good.
Not
Yeah.
sunny
It felt
enough,
good, So I could literally be out of the snow, and with the sun, it didn't bother me. But what I was told was, when you out in the snow and the snowflakes are coming down, that's really cold.
Mm. Mm.
Excuse me.
Yes.
That was really cold. So how many of y'all had ice cream? Because cold weather make you want to eat ice cream.
Honestly,
No.
not, babe. I had me some hot soup, but it was
I made
made.
gumbo.
It was made by a family friend, and it wasn't just like no regular soup. I don't know what kind of soup it was, but it was
Mhm.
good. She had it to where like you put like the sour cream and the bacon bits and all of
In
that
the
good
soup?
stuff. It was like potato soup
Oh
and
yeah,
Oh,
something
okay.
else, but it was so good.
was
though.
good.
It was so good.
I just
I
had
think
me some
everybody-
hot chili.
I think
Yeah.
everybody did they big one in the snow. I mean, I cooked gumbo. She had soup. You had
Mhm.
chili. What you had?
Chili, yeah,
Chili boy.
and chicken.
People was cooking party,
I
boy.
gotta get that
Yeah.
chicken.
But I want to give it up for ERCOT, y'all.
Yeah, ERCOT,
Ooh,
baby,
y'all did.
we ain't had that many power outages. Thank you, Lord.
ERCOT said
Yes.
ERCOT say, baby, y'all not gonna catch him with his fans down no more.
You ain't gonna clown me like you clowned me in 2021. That's all right. You did your job, sir.
All I'm
Well-
gonna say is the jury is still out on ERCOT with me until
February.
Yeah, until after February,
Oh,
March.
yeah.
But I will say historically,
But I'm
like
glad
it
it
tends
held
to
up.
only kind of like we tend to only get like really cold weather like that like one time. Like from what that's not saying it won't happen, but historically it don't happen like that more than once a year.
But y'all know in February, that's when it's really, really,
Yeah.
really cold.
That's my birthday month. Hold up, hold
You know
up,
what I'm
hold
saying?
up.
And I'm right behind you, so it's gonna be cold in the beginning of March. People said they was having oxtail soup. Blue Diamond said she had Jamaican chicken soup. Maybe people was cooking during this storm. You hello? They were scared them stoves was gonna go off, so y'all just got it right on the fire. Huh?
That is
For
hilarious.
Had the propane pour.
Yeah.
In case I had to go
We
grill
was ready,
something.
baby. Had the cars filled
Real.
up. In case we had to go sleep in the car.
Man.
Listen, we was ready, baby. We weren't gonna get caught like the last time.
Yeah, baby,
But
we
that was
ready.
beautiful.
It was beautiful. It was.
So now here comes the rain. Here comes the rain.
Yeah,
again.
slipping and sliding all across Houston.
Somebody posted some on Facebook where half of the United States is freezing and the other half is on fire.
Ain't
They
that
had
something?
it split, and Texas was kind of like on both sides.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Isn't that something?
that
Yeah,
is
it is
something.
crazy.
So I want to know because I haven't been keeping up with it. Is California still on fire?
I think most of it's contained.
I think it's contained. I think
Yeah.
it's sort of moving to like another area, but it's not as bad as it was in Los Angeles.
You know, and I think I don't know if they caught the person, but they and how true the picture was. But I saw something on internet. A guy with a flamethrower. I just walking around in the field.
Yeah, I heard
You
it was
know.
immigrant
Mm.
who started the fires. You know, but it's allegedly, you know that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's how that started, guys. But listen, I'm gonna tell you, you can't run from it. It don't matter what state you're going. You're gonna go through earthquakes, mudslides over here, hurricanes and tornadoes over here, tremors over here. I mean, you just fires over there. You just
Yeah.
can't run from it.
And now
Mhm.
most of the cities now they're going through. It's not a mudslide; it's like an ash slide because it's raining in California now. That's why some of the fires are dying down. But all that ash and stuff is turned to like mud substance.
Oh wow!
And it's like sliding down now.
Wow.
So they're going through that now.
And I want to let y'all know we just changing stuff just a little bit about the immigrants, man. Trump is not the
Man, he
is
getting rid of
rounding
people,
them
ain't
up.
it? What?
Trump
Yeah.
came in swinging on January 20th. He was like, okay, I'm in office. Let's go. Bam, bam, bam,
But you
bam,
know,
bam.
when I see it, it's sad. But you know, and it's crazy because I feel for them people.
Oh yeah,
But hell, most of them people, they voted for them. They getting exactly what they voted for.
And you know
And
what?
he told
Yeah.
them exactly what he was gonna do,
They ain't
and
believe
they
him.
still voted for him. Man, I don't
So
understand that.
immigrants voted for him.
Yeah, that's a lot
How
of.
could they
If you
vote?
did that, the stats, like a lot of immigrants voted for him.
Yeah,
Oh, they thought that was they tried to.
get on his good side, so to
Yeah,
speak. I
they-
guess.
It was a lot of them
But you
that
know-
voted for him. It sure was.
Hey,
My only thing
it's
that I have a
crazy.
problem with is when you deporting children.
Oh man, it's
Out of
crazy.
elementary, those are not the kids, the people that you're talking about that are.
And that's not their fault. The kids,
Yeah,
not the
they-
kids'
you know,
fault.
No.
And then he just signed a law that they can go into schools and churches
Mhm.
to look for these people. I was like, wow, really, Trump?
Just imagine them singing. Oh, Father.
I'm
Freeze!
You know,
Man, for
that's
real.
not, man.
They kicking indoors and everything, man.
Yeah.
It's
Would
crazy.
you, would you go back to church if that happened to you?
Oh man, no indeed. You know, I've watched the news and it's saying that most of the immigrants are afraid, which rightfully so, and they're not even showing up on their jobs. They're keeping their kids out of school. I'm like, wow,
Yeah, they hide.
man, they
But
crazy.
I would do the same.
Mhm.
I would
Yeah.
do the same, Dad.
But that goes to say in 2028,
No.
y'all know who not to vote for next time.
Well, I mean,
He
that's
can't-
he can't
he can't run no
he can't
more.
run no more.
That's
No
it.
way.
Well, he's gonna
Well,
try
he
to pass.
trying
He's
to.
trying to pass a law where
You can run more
As,
than
as,
two
as many
terms.
times as people
Yeah.
vote for you, you can stay
And then I
in.
heard, I don't know how true it is. I heard he said he wanna do away with voting altogether because he wants to be like like other countries have dictatorships
Yeah.
forever and ever. That's what he wants to be. So I heard,
Oh.
through
I'm gonna tell you,
social
like my
media.
mom used to tell me when I used to say I want something, you still want it. So that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I pray
Wow.
that we keep democracy going on, and that we don't have to be subject to that because I sure don't want to be in a dictatorship.
Mm-mm.
America's too hard headed for that.
for real.
Mm-mm.
We too
I tell
hard-headed.
you what, just like I keep saying, y'all know we got to bring church into every show, baby. I know who my ultimate leader is. So, baby, no Trump, nobody's going to make me walk in fear. I'm going to walk knowing, what's going on, and I'm going to be aware. But I know who I ultimately answer to. So, Trump, go kick rocks.
Yes,
Mhm.
indeed. And look, he just. I think today. I don't know if he signed it, and I haven't watched it in a minute, but either he's already signed today, or he's going to sign that transgenders cannot serve in the military.
Really?
Yeah, because they can't meet the physical and mental requirements.
And you know
That's
what?
they
Just like we were
say.
talking about on
It's
another
crazy.
show, and again, that's not to speak negatively on any group of people, but certain stuff like transgenders going into restrooms and stuff like that. You know, I don't have children yet, but I know one day I will. I don't want my child going into a restroom confused as to, okay, is this the women's, is this the men? Like, so that type of stuff. Some things, like I say, some of his policies I agree with, some I don't. But then again, even if Kamala Harris would have got in office, to me, it wouldn't have been perfect. Like, it would have been win some, lose some. So either way, both candidates bringing stuff to the table, and both of them are bringing or not bringing good things to the table.
We need a whole nother party.
Yeah,
but he's but you know, but I have an issue with him doing that with the military. It's like, well, let me just start by I agree with you, Tiff, about the transgenders in the bathroom, but for him to do that to the military, isolate just them, saying they cannot serve,
right?
And they've been serving this country like for years.
Transgender?
Yeah, that's a lot of gay people in the military
I
playing
see
with
you
each other
said
booties.
trans- you
And
said
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I
you
mean to disrespect anybody, you know,
You
but
said
yeah.
transgender, and gay people are two different things.
Yeah.
Well, all of them. He got them all lumped into one.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So Blue Diamond said,
Yeah.
yeah, he's taking all the LGBT.
Yeah, all-
rights
everybody.
away that Biden put in place.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
He's doing away with a lot of stuff, man.
and so it's a lot of stuff. Like I say, it's a lot of policies that I agree with, but then at the same time, you know, he's trying to play God in the situation. You know what I'm saying?
He's tripping.
I love everybody
I
with the
agree
love
with
of
that.
God. I do not agree with, you know, the certain lifestyles, but it's not my call to sit up there and try to put a stop to what you're doing. He's taking the job of God. Let God do that. Like, it's not your job to, you know, say what they can and can't do. Let God do that. Trump is trying to play God, and that's the issue that I have with him.
Yeah, he up there wilding.
So
Yeah.
what y'all think about Elon Musk?
Who the vice president?
I think he want to be president.
He want to be president.
I give them 6 months to 12 months before they be in a knockout fight.
Mm.
Because baby, Trump ain't gonna listen to him, and he ain't listening to Trump. They both. I don't know what they got going on.
Yeah.
And then I think today he fired all the prosecutors in the DOJ that prosecuted him. I think they got fired today. Yeah, so he's
Wow.
cleaning house.
He's cleaning house.
Yeah,
Definitely.
but that's what he said he was gonna do
But I
though.
don't think that's right.
He told everybody exactly what he was gonna do.
Yeah.
I guess they didn't believe him. I believed him.
So hey, I hope y'all getting what y'all voted for.
Exactly.
Right.
And so, don't we have something about? Do you have something
we
about
do.
some perfume?
We do.
Yeah.
So it's a text message floating around saying to please be careful when you, especially the ladies, when you go out to the parking lots at these like different malls or shopping centers, because they have some people trying to sell you perfume, get you like to lure you in to smell it, and try to get you to buy it. But what they'll do is once you smell it, it knocks you out. So that's what's going around. So please, ladies and gentlemen, be careful when you go out. Do not smell nobody's perfume.
Yeah. That's sad because
it's getting dangerous out
it's
there.
getting dangerous, like, because back in the day, when you go shopping, you used to have a lot of Avon and Mary Kay people, but
And
now
the
they can't
kiosks.
even. But you can't even have an honest side hustle no more because somebody got to mess it up.
Mess
for
it
you.
up.
That's
I
just
tell you
wrong.
what, if I fall out, it's gonna take about 5 of you jokers to pick me up. I'm just saying. Find somebody else. Think cautiously.
Oh Lord, that is hilarious.
Yeah.
So yes, just be
man.
just be watchful and don't be smelling stuff like you can't even trust it no more. Like you can't people can't even have honest side hustles no more because you got to mess it up.
Always, man.
Always got to mess up a good thing. But y'all listen, y'all ready to go ahead and chime into this main topic,
Oh yeah.
Yes,
can
we
move
are.
on.
which is what is the main topic?
Why is it so easy to hate but so hard to love?
Why is it so easy to hate but so hard to love? Y'all talk to us.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
But listen, guys, I think there's a thin line between love and hate.
That's what they
Mhm.
say.
Because as much energy you use in love is the same amount of energy you do use in hate.
Yeah.
And sometimes people hate people they love, and they just they hate because they love them. And that
Explain that,
real.
Tiff. I know exactly what you mean, but explain to the viewers. Like when you say you hate them so much, you love them so much, but you hate them. Explain to the viewers. Like break it down.
Prince used to sing a song. I hate you because I love you.
Yeah,
You know, I don't know if I got a good definition just right there in my memory bank. But I do know that there's a thin line between that. So when people are hating on some people and you sitting there, you listening to them and you believe in them, indulging with them, jumping on their little I hate somebody bandwagon.
Yeah.
Then later you find out they back friends with them because they only hated them because they loved them. They loved them, and that's what made them talk about them because they jealous, because they, they admired them, but they jealous of them. They, they love them, but this person may not do the things that they want them to do or react the way they want them to react. So they hate them on those bases. So you just gotta just be careful with that because, like I said, loving and hating is kind of like on the same frequency.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, you
keep talking
same
about
energy.
it, you keep talking about somebody over and over and over and over and obsessed with them. It's still on your mind. It's on your mind like you love them. If you hate somebody, whatever, why are you letting them hold so much captivity on your brain, in your mind?
Because I mean, if you legitimately hated them and if they were so irrelevant, then they wouldn't be so on your mind and so on your heart like that. So it's something about them that intrigues you, but instead of you allowing that to channel that into a positive thing, you're making that be a negative thing and you're turning it into hate versus love.
And have you seen somebody do that? They just love somebody so much, hate somebody so much, they always talk to them, trying to stop everything they're doing, running around trying to do this, running around trying to make everybody hate them, running around, and they might listen. You upset. You love that person. You don't hate them.
Yeah, because if I hate you, baby, I ain't got to keep talking about you. You irrelevant.
We have a comment. So Geneva says, easy to hate. That means it is in that person. And love is a purpose over a period of time coming. I think, I have some facts.
Of course.
Some nuggets. So hate, it often stems from fear, insecurity, or past experiences. Do you agree?
I agree.
Make it an emotional defensive mechanism. And love, on the other hand, requires vulnerability, which many people struggle with.
Okay, because people think love is weak. But love is really the strongest of the two.
Yeah.
Remember what the Bible say? Love is patient, kind. Love is not weak.
Love is, a lot.
It takes strength to love. It takes strength to love people that hate you. It's easy to hate people that hate you. It's hard to love people that hate you. It's hard. And
done
again,
wrong to you.
Yeah, like it's really hard to just look over that kind of stuff and just kind of keep, the love and keep the positivity in the midst. So that's actually, love is a challenge. You gotta love. When the word unconditional love, baby, it's so hard because it's like people can make you so mad and you can say that you hate them, but you really don't. They just really just pissed you off in that moment and they just make you just want to hurt them, but you really don't hate them, but you would spew off in a minute. Oh, I hate them. I hate them. And I'm like, no, they just really made you mad.
And hate is a strong,
a very strong word.
Very strong word.
It is.
And not only that, when you say love unconditionally, that means loving without condition. So I love you even if you don't do this. I love you even if you get fired from your job. And some people only can love you when it's beneficial. And
if that's the case, Tim, but you know what? It's not only is it not unconditional. That ain't even love. Period. If you can only love me when things are up, that's not. You don't even love me. No. You like me in that moment. You using me in that moment, but you really don't love me. No, love me meaning like if I'm having a bad day, you may be pissed off at me in that moment, but you still love me. Like if somebody backstab me, but even though I pissed you off, if somebody backstab me, you gonna jump to my defense if you love me.
Yeah. And another thing, I think the reason it's easier to hate because it takes no effort to hate. It takes a lot of effort to love somebody.
Right.
But like you say, man, people get on your damn nerves sometimes.
Yeah.
And they do. Sometimes the people that you love out of work the people that hurt you
get on
the most.
Your nerves
and get on you the most.
Because I mean, you wouldn't be that hurt if they didn't mean nothing.
Yeah.
If somebody off the street yell something, In the next 5 minutes, you like, okay, whatever. But somebody that's close to you now, like it's gonna gnaw at you because that person means something to you.
Right, and that's the only time somebody can really hurt you.
Yeah.
Is if you have some type of feelings for them.
Yeah.
And that's the thin line
Yeah.
between love and hate.
Mhm.
Because that's why you hurt, because of the fact that you loved them or
Mhm.
cared about them at some
Mhm.
point, and they did something to change that.
Right.
You got
But
something?
I just no, go ahead, Nika. You got some facts?
No,
I
go
just,
ahead.
I
Finish
just
what you're
want
saying.
us to like, instead of being so fast to say the word hate, like channel that, okay, channel how you're really feeling in that moment. Because again, if you're close to people and if they like rubbed you the wrong way or if they really hurt you, really examine your heart. Because if they were that close to you, you can't be that fast to jump to hate. Because if they were like this on you, but then all of a sudden, just because they made you mad, you like, I hate them. Why were they that close in the first place?
Mhm.
Like, really examine your heart. Did they just really hurt you, or do you really hate them?
And a lot of times you gotta love people, for who they are,
Yeah.
not for what you want them to be.
Mhm.
Like I'm late. You gotta love me with my late self. That
Yeah.
don't mean that you don't like me
Yeah.
or care about me, but hey, I have ADHD,
Oh,
and that's
man.
one of the qualities that we gonna have. We say 5 minutes, it's not gonna be 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
And if if it's not a task or something that we're doing together,
Mhm.
I'm gonna cram and do that the last minute, because that's just how my brain works and I operate. So what we have to do is try to take time to understand
Mhm.
why people are the way they are, and then you can get along better. Liz, this my friend, she crazy, she gonna talk shit,
Mhm.
but she don't mean no harm.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just have to love people where they at, But you got that friend that talk trash no matter where they go, then you don't take them to no business deal.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
gonna mess it up for you.
They gonna mess it.
Right.
They
Every
gonna make you
time.
look bad.
Yeah.
And
Embarrass you.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then make you really strongly dislike them, not hate them.
But if you having a bad day and you need a good laugh, and you go over their house and be over there all day long, they gonna have you cracking up. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta place people in their ear, in their desert,
Do you all think that love can heal people who are consumed with so much hate?
Yes.
They said love conquers all.
Love
Mhm.
conquers all, because to
Love
me,
conquers all.
Mhm.
love conquers all. And so the thing about that is, to answer your question, the answer is yes, because if you continuously come to somebody with so much hate and all you giving them is love, at some point they gonna break. You know what I'm saying? Because if I keep coming at Tiff, trying to break Tiff down, but all Tiff is giving me is love, at some point I'm gonna get tired of trying to break her
You gonna feel
down.
foolish.
I'm gonna feel foolish and I'm gonna get tired. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm steady trying to make her hate me, but she ain't giving me nothing but love. Eventually, I'm gonna get tired.
You're gonna get tired.
I'm gonna get tired, and I'm like, you know what? Why do I hate this woman?
Or you can, or you'll say, what is in her that she can be that way?
Yeah,
Because you know how you being to that person.
yeah.
What is it in her that makes her have this patience and this unconditional love?
Mhm.
I want that.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
that's what, as a Christian, that you should
Mhm.
be. You should always have the love of Jesus Christ in you,
Yeah.
and to where that people will come to you and want that.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. It's just, we just love definitely conquers hate. You just gotta, to me, if you spew hate with hate, then it ain't nothing. Like it's already a fire over there, and then you basically gonna start another fire with hate. But hate is like that water that's gonna put out that fire. You know what I'm saying? Water put out any fire. So baby, somebody come to you with some fire, you come to them with that water called love
but then
and
again,
put it out.
But then again, they got seasons.
Mhm.
They got season to fight. They got season for war.
Mhm.
They got your season. So you got to know. Some things you can't handle with love.
Yeah,
Sometimes you got to fight.
yeah.
You gotta fight.
You know,
Watch, fight,
you-
and pray.
Yes, you got to
Yes,
fight.
That's good.
You can
too.
love
to
So
fight.
Watch, fight, and pray.
So my thing is with love, in regards to, I forgot my thought. Keep going.
But no,
Come back to it,
but it's just, like I said, love to
Oh, no,
Anika asked the question, and again, for those who just chiming in, she asked, could love conquer hate? Yes, it can. You have to be able to withstand hate, like no matter what's coming to you. And again, I'm preaching to the choir because it's not so easy for me to do.
Mhm.
You come at me with hate, I'm gonna be ready to kind of choke you. you know, but that's a challenge. So it's just like we have to challenge ourselves to kind of stand in the love that we say we have, regardless of what somebody else may be doing.
And I don't and I'm gonna debunk that, but not so much debunk that because I understand truly what you're saying.
Mhm.
Because love conquers all. But I don't always agree that loving somebody through anything will conquer. Like, you know, some people can have hate that's just never gonna go anywhere. So you gotta separate yourself from
Oh no, Tiff.
You
Oh
know,
no,
like a
no,
snake.
no.
A snake,
Yeah.
A snake, I would never love a snake.
Oh no,
Because
no,
I
no.
know if
Yeah.
I gave a snake a chance, what is it gonna do?
Bite
Yeah.
Bite you.
Oh no, that don't
Even-
mean if
even-
you
Eat you
yeah.
up.
that don't mean if you disrespect me, I gotta keep, you know, allowing you in my space. I have to keep loving you. No, no,
There-
Tiff.
what you gonna say to boundaries? You got to have them
Boundaries.
boundaries.
Yeah. Oh
And
no.
you got to know.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you gotta know because God gave us senses, right?
Uh-huh.
To be able to detect when it's danger. You know, like us and other countries,
Mhm.
they're gonna always hate for whatever reason.
Right, right.
You know, some people race. They, you know, the race, you know, different races. I'm gonna always hate that race, or I'm gonna hate,
Mhm.
you know. So it's not, you know, you can continue to show love, but also protect yourself too from that.
Mhm.
Don't put
Yeah.
yourself out there
Mhm.
to get used and abused and hurt, because like I said, they have a story about the scorpion that needed to get across, and the frog let him get on the lily pad, and they was going across, and the scorpion was dying, and once the frog let him on the lily pad, and they got almost there, the scorpion, when he got nice and dry and all that, he stung the frog
Mhm.
because that's what they do,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so we got to make sure we know that's what they're gonna do.
Oh, absolutely.
Teacher
No.
says,
Yeah.
through love and kindness have I drawn thee.
Mhm.
I got a
Mhm.
comment down here.
Uh-huh.
Larry Parker. What's up, Larry? Man, long time. No see.
Larry,
Larry.
love.
Hey, Larry.
Let.
Larry says, if God can forgive us, who are we that we can't love and forgive other people?
Oh no,
But-
we can love and forgive other
Ooh.
people, but what Tiff was saying
But we
was
still crucified him.
that doesn't mean I have to have you in my space.
But
You know
we
what I'm
still-
saying?
Oh,
But
my
we
dad,
still
oh,
crucified him. We still crucified him.
my dad said, "Hello, beautiful lady."
Hey, Daddy.
Pops. Hey, Pops.
But no, I
You like our
absolutely yeah.
shirts?
What's up? What's up, Epic?
Hey, look at our shirts, y'all. Y'all like them?
Y'all can
Thumbs
holler
up.
see mine.
Give us
but-
some hearts if y'all like our shirts.
I'm ashamed. I couldn't find mine.
Give
It's
us some
under
hearts.
powder.
Give us some
Theo.
hearts.
It's
Yeah.
always that delegation down there.
Yeah, give us some
Always.
hearts, y'all, if y'all like our new shirts.
Nah, it's me
This
and
is
our man. I
our
got
new
stuff
logo,
everywhere.
guys. Send us some hearts. Send them some hearts. Show us some
Yeah,
love.
we got Melvin Marshall that say love from a distance. Yeah, there's a such thing as
Yeah.
called love from a distance. No,
It's tough love too.
right? Because to me, even if I have to separate myself from you, that doesn't mean so. Because I have a lot of people over the years who they've either separated themselves from me or I've had to separate myself from them. But that doesn't mean I don't love them,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to speak negatively about them.
Yeah.
But we may have been rocking tight at one point, but we're no longer rocking tight right now. But you're never going to hear me speak hate over them. We just don't vibe like that no more.
Absolutely.
So love is still being put out and hate is still not being put out.
Mhm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know, you're sending love, but you ain't sending hate.
Yeah.
But you gotta, you know, keep yourself
So
guarded.
why is
Mhm.
it so difficult for us to love our enemies?
Yeah.
Because the enemy
But you wanna-
did something
you wanna-
malicious. I
And
mean,
you really want to
bad
choke
to
him.
you.
You just want to choke them and beat the living life out of them sometimes. You know, but I would say just keep your enemies close because you never know what they're up to. You
And then
gotta keep them
too,
close.
it's like
Yes.
it's
don't
human
even know.
nature.
How you really feel about it?
It's human nature to want to make people feel the way they've made you feel.
Yeah.
So it's like if you
Yeah.
hurt me,
Hurt people
You wanna
hurt
show
people.
I
them
want
themselves.
you to hurt because you hurt me. And I'm
Right.
not saying that. I'm saying that that's how human people think. So
Right.
to answer your question, I think you were saying why is it so hard for us to love our enemies? Because if they hurt us,
We want.
we want to
payback.
get them back.
And,
know what I'm saying?
and mine is not
Yep,
so
we
much
want
payback.
payback.
Mine is just to show you yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to see so that maybe you won't do it to others. Or maybe, you know, sometimes people hurt you because they've never been hurt that way.
Mhm.
They've been going around hurting people all the time and they've never been hurt. So I want to show you how they feel.
Mhm.
You know, like when you hit me, I hit you back because I want you to know a lick hurt, like a little
Right.
kid.
Yeah.
You know, you let a little kid hit you all the time, and they go around hitting everybody because nobody hit them back. But the first time somebody mollywopped their ass,
They
and
don't
they
know
come-
what to do.
they flying and they're crying. He hit
Mhm.
me.
Yeah.
Why he hit you? Because I hit him. You know. So sometimes you got to show people themselves.
It's human nature to want revenge, and is it right? No, but that's
It's
human
not-
nature.
it's definitely
So
not
that's
right.
that's the answer to your question. It's human nature to want people to make people feel the way that they've made them feel.
Right.
That's just
Absolutely.
that's natural. But again, just like the person in your comments said, we have to overcome that. We have to learn. We have to challenge ourselves to still show love, regardless of even if they don't show love. Because instead of me wanting to get my lick back, again, I can distance myself and still love you.
Love
But-
you from afar.
Yeah.
And you know me,
Exactly.
I tried, because for so long as a young lady, I never had discernment, and I asked God to give it to me.
Mhm.
But I was always blessed to have friends
Mhm.
that had it.
Mhm.
So my friends just keep me on point
Mhm.
because, babe, I walk because I didn't see it. I didn't have that spiritual eye to see it, but now I see it. So now with that spiritual eye, I can see when people try to hate me, try to dislike me, but then I have to always show the love of Christ in me.
Mhm.
And I have done that, and I think I'm very good at it. But I'm not going to say that it don't affect me.
Mhm.
But what I try to do to that person when I know that they have maybe a misconception of me, or most of the time it's a misconception, then I have to show them the love of Christ when I'm around them all the time. I have to show them love, and I've seen that love has turned the heart of a wounded soul, or somebody that had hatred or dislike for me, and it has worked.
But my thing is, if you holding any grudges toward anybody, let that mess go. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth you losing sleep or worried about it. The only person to me, the only person that's hurting is you.
Yeah,
By,
'Cause I've
by
had-
holding grudges.
my mind with the ADHD, y'all, that's the only thing that I like it and I don't like. What I do like about it is whoever I'm mad at, I forget really quick. But what I don't like about it is I see you, hey girl, and I done forgot that we don't like each other.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, that's bad. Like I'm like, hey girl, what you
Yes,
been
it is.
doing? And I forgot you just slept with my
Well, I can't
boyfriend.
lie. I'm not one to really forget, but
I forget.
but I don't forget. But what I'll do is I can love you from a distance. To me, unless we've had that reconciliation conversation, no, you're not gonna be back into my circle or nothing like that. But I can always love you from a distance. I'm never gonna speak negatively on your name, and I'm not gonna spew around hate about you. But if we once rocked, and in between that we had a misunderstanding or something, and that was never a reconciliation conversation had, then no, we're not gonna keep rocking like ain't nothing happened. We gotta have that
we gotta
healing.
bring that conversation.
Yeah,
back.
we gotta have that healing conversation.
And
And
I
if you don't want to have that healing conversation, then no, I still love you, but I'm gonna love you over there, and I'm gonna be over here.
And the reason why people don't want to have a conversation
Yeah.
because they just want to skip over and get
Lack
it,
of accountability.
and they don't want to say that they were wrong. But I got
Mhm.
something even bigger than that.
Mhm.
A question when dealing with love and hate. Why can women hate another woman but still love the man? Like, I know this guy that was sleeping with a lot of different women in a clique.
Mhm.
And these women chose to get mad at each other, fight with each other, but they all loved him. This one person who was causing the habit.
Mhm.
To me, the logic would be to not like him, not each other,
Right.
Yeah.
And women are so quick to dislike or ready to fight the woman when your problem is with him, not her. But women do that. Women would give up a good 30, 20, 40 year friendship with a lady behind a man.
Mhm.
A man who they ain't gonna really be with anyway, who ain't gonna be with them anyway.
Or the one that's lying to him, treat him like trash, doing all that, and then they only can be friends again when that relationship don't work. I mean, are we that desperate?
Would you be friends with the person again though?
Honestly, if you
No.
allow a man or anybody for that matter, like if we've been rocking, for years, and all of a sudden, and it could be a man or woman, if you allow somebody to come in between our friendship, the answer to your question is no. I can love you from a distance, because if you allow somebody to come in between our friendship, then whatever we thought we had, it wasn't on stable foundation. And for me to let you back in, I'm allowing myself to be open to you possibly doing it to me again. So I will love you from a distance. Again, I will never spew hate or anything negative about you, but I gotta keep I got to keep my guards up and I have to keep my boundaries, because if you do it once, you'll do it again. Like, you allow somebody to come and tear up what we had for 30 plus years.
And these women will sit and really be
Yeah.
mad and hating you, won't speak to you, won't talk to you,
Mhm.
or behind their man, not you, not what he's doing. Women will. I had a friend. We was friends for a very, very, very long time, and a man got involved in our friendship, and we stopped talking. But that man can see her out. They snapping pictures together, talking on the phone together, and they can just move along just fine, but walk around and don't talk to me at all. Don't even try to rectify. Don't even try to get to talk about whatever it was that even made you upset in the first place.
Mhm.
Me, I won't listen to every friend I have out there. If that is our situation, don't call me back. But I don't hate you. I don't want to talk to you because I don't want to mess with small-minded people like that. Anybody that's small-minded and that silly, I don't want you in my world.
Mhm.
And I mean that with every fiber of my body. So if you ain't been talking to me because of some silly like that, please don't start.
Hey,
Mhm.
to answer your question, your initial question, talking about what's wrong with all them women, why they hate each other, not the man, it's because he putting it down on each and every woman. That's the reason.
I think that's a
Is
viable
it that
answer.
serious? But I don't. But
that's absolutely the reason.
That man
Really?
can do something to that woman that
yeah.
that woman can't.
But let me tell you something. How can somebody treat me bad and then that still feel good? Because when I love somebody and you treated me bad, my body don't
The
respond.
feelings are not.
It ain't the
It's
same.
not the same. So I don't get
Yeah.
it.
So I still
get
don't
it.
get
So,
it.
but then you
Help
got
me
to,
understand.
but then you got to pick the right one. You can't pick a woman who's up on game.
Oh, okay, you gotta get the dumb.
I ain't gonna call them dumb, but the ones
They
that
dumb.
that's what you
They
want to
are.
call. Yeah.
They
So
dumb. They dumb and they easy.
and they thinking about sex.
Yeah.
So he's like I say, he's putting it down on each and every one of them, and they're not even thinking about, he's messing with her. Why he messing with me? They're not thinking about that. They thinking about this bitch messing with my man.
Baby,
That's one thing
listen.
coming in their mind.
I'm the
So,
one
Yeah.
that's gonna step back.
Mhm.
Listen, you can ask them. If you know anybody that I ever dated, tell them I'm the one who's gone.
Yeah, to me,
I'm gone.
If
You
it
can
gets
have
down
her.
to that point, to where, okay, we beefing and you're gonna allow something to tear up our friendship, I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna bow out gracefully, because I'm not gonna sit up here and fight. I'm not gonna fight over no man, number one, and I'm not gonna fight over nobody else. So to me, if we allowing somebody to come in between what we built, then baby, I bow out. Like, we ain't gotta fight for it no more. You got it. Because to me, if you gonna let that come between our friendship, we ain't never have nothing.
And then, like I said, for the ADHD team, we not gonna remember no way. So bye.
We never have nothing. Like, we never had nothing from the first place, if that's gonna come between our so-called friendship.
Absolutely.
Like, no, come on. Like, the common denominator is this person. If we never beefed before, but all of a sudden we beefing now, and again, it can be a female, a male, whatever. If we've been rocking for years and we never had an issue, but all of a sudden this person comes along and we start beefing, if we can't come to the resolution that this is the common denominator, then that's a problem.
I have a comment also. Viewer says, I let that person know they were wrong. I let them go. I pray, and then I create poetry. All these things works for me going through life, being hurt, let down, disliked, like me, and shown me the love I deserve. You will reap what you sow. God see and know all things.
Absolutely.
I can talk about it now.
Good.
It's a past mistake I learned from, not to make that other person look bad, but to help someone else, or to never forget I was once that person. I'm not ashamed. I once loved this person and pray that they heal, because obviously there's a lot of pain behind how they treat others, male or female.
Yes, but who is that?
Is that
Oh,
Kiera
Keitra.
Lindsley?
Keitra.
Keitra Lindsley?
Keitra. We really appreciate your vulnerability and you coming, and I agree with you totally. And that took a lot of work to get to that point.
Mhm.
And that's what it is. You got to have self-work. In order to love,
Mhm.
you have to be mature to love properly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not only do you have to be mature, you have to have been through some stuff.
Yeah.
I think that love is something that you can have love, but to have unconditional love, you
Mhm.
have to really, really understand people. You have to be mature because that's what comes with it. And do y'all know there's different type of loves out there, right?
Oh
So
yeah, I
know
think
they have
we talked about that on the show
before.
Yeah.
before.
But
Yeah,
since we're talking
Types
about
of
love, we
love.
might well just bring it back up
Might as
again.
well.
Yeah,
Might as
yeah.
well.
It's different types of love,
Uh-huh.
and it's just like just like Tiff said, like unconditional love is hard. And see, it's what gets me is that it is hard, but it really should not be hard because to me, for us not to love unconditionally, it also says that we must deem ourselves as perfect. Because as much as people may hurt us, we forget sometimes how we unintentionally hurt other people.
Yeah,
So you hold other people to this high standard and you want to continuously punish them in your mind
That's
and
selfish.
do all this other stuff, but you forget, hey, you may not have meant to hurt them people, but you probably hurt people too.
yeah.
And they
We
probably
all-
holding
we
you
all have.
hostage and stuff
Exactly.
that you have no idea about.
Yeah,
But you're so busy holding everybody hostage to what they did to you, and you're always victimizing yourself, but you hurt people too.
yeah.
Mhm.
We all have hurt.
You need
people,
grace and
so-
mercy too, just like you
Yes.
need to extend it to other people.
And I got a comment over Inez Wilson. She said, "God get them better than we can."
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Vengeance is mine, saith the
Mhm.
Lord. Like that's what we
Yeah.
have to get to as a people. Like we have to allow God to take vengeance because for you holding them hostage, you ain't doing nothing but shortening your days. You're blocking your blessings.
And not only that, to sit and hate all
Yeah.
of the energy that you're using to hate somebody, that's all of the energy you could be using to better yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because the best revenge is success.
Mm-hmm.
So let me tell you something. That's one thing a hater don't want to see is you rising like yeast and being great and going up. So my thing of it is, instead of hating, challenge yourself to be better. Challenge yourself, love yourself more. The more hate you get, the more you love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's a win-win all the way around.
That's right.
It's a
That's
win-win
right.
all the way around.
But again, just remember that you're imperfect. We're all imperfect people. We've all, as sure as we're breathing, we have all hurt somebody before.
Yeah.
Whether we meant to do it or not, we've all hurt other people. And we have Melvin Marshall here. They figure it's easier to hate the woman than thinking they're going to get the man.
Yeah.
Yes, that is very true.
People, women, they are so, but I think the age of the women being empowered is more now than ever. Women are taking the time to love themselves and investing into themselves instead of others, instead of, the opposite sex, and that's another thing, sometimes we do things for things in return, and that's what make you hate people too. So, do stuff from your heart. I guarantee you, if you do what you're led to do,
Mhm.
and I guarantee you won't have so much, anger in your heart and hatred toward people. Because when you do it for a reason, I know this one girl, we was friends for years, and I had a baby, and she didn't buy my baby nothing for my baby shower. She was one of my closest friends. But another lady that we worked with had a baby, and because everybody was there from the job, she came in with Gucci shoes, Gucci, and I was sitting
But
back
she
like,
didn't give you.
I'm your real friend.
baby
This lady
nothing.
ain't even nothing to you. But like I'm saying,
And
people
that
were,
hurt you.
yeah, it hurt me because
Mhm.
I said
You
this
thought that was
woman
your
don't mean
friend.
nothing to you,
Mhm.
But I should have known then that I meant nothing to her. So my thing of it is, you continue to do things from your heart, and that way you can still love somebody. Because you can like, I know, just like when you get that man that $5 at the corner store, he's just about those with the child. Yeah, I know he's not gonna buy nothing to eat. Buy him a hamburger, he's gonna go across your head. He's gonna use that money to buy drugs.
Mhm.
But do you worry about that? You give him that
No, you just
$5,
give it and
that
move
dollar,
on.
and you
Go
move
on
on.
about your business.
because
Because
you
you
know
did
what
it
your
from
intent. Your intent was
Yeah.
he said he wanted food. That's all that mattered to you. Now
Yeah.
what he do with that money?
That's his business.
That's his business.
And that's how you should be
Yeah.
when you do for everybody.
Mhm.
This person could be trying to use you. She don't really like you.
Mhm.
They got some people call you only to get. They only want something from it. That's
And that's
all.
the only time they call you, when they want something from you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so, either you're gonna give it to them or you're not. But don't let it fester in your mind. Tell them, say, look, tell them. The only time you call me if you want something. Now I'm gonna
Mhm.
give you this because I want to, but the next time you call, I ain't giving it to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to you because you don't owe me. No, you don't owe me back. You keep it.
Yeah. And y'all, I don't want y'all to like get it misconstrued to thinking, okay, just because we're talking about, spread love and not hate. We're not encouraging you to be stupid and be naive. That's not what we're
'Cause
saying.
God gave you sense.
God gave you senses. He gave you
Use it.
discernment. If you tap into it, he gave it to you. So by all means, use all of that. But even if you get played or if you get mistreated, it still doesn't give you license to hate people.
Let me,
It doesn't give you license to be mean.
let me tell you what my mom used to say. Sometimes she would loan some people money
Mm-hmm.
and they wouldn't pay back. And she said, "Oh, I got rid of them for $20.
Mm-hmm.
Now I ain't got to worry about
There
them
you
asking
go.
me for nothing no more."
Because
There
you
you
know,
go.
if they owe
Right.
you money, they ain't
They-
coming back.
they ain't coming back.
You're scared you're gonna ask
Yeah.
for that money back.
But listen, you got and she was like, if he'd have paid me that $20, I probably would have loaned him $1,000.
Mhm.
So
you learned a $20 lesson.
yes,
Mhm.
yes.
It just cost you $20. That's it.
Mhm. So do it from your heart. Do what you led to do. And
Mhm.
sometimes we don't consult, the Holy Spirit or whoever you go, about doing things for people. Sometimes you can't be so quick to say yes. Sometimes you don't let people pressure you into doing, stuff because they know you have a loving heart. Tell them, can I answer this tomorrow? Can I call you a little later so you can think about it, so you can pray about it, and then don't be afraid to say no. No is an answer.
Mhm.
And if they try to pressure you, like if you feel uneasy or if you feel anxious about making a decision about something, off the bat that that's not the Holy Spirit.
Mhm.
The Holy Spirit does not make you feel anxious or make you feel rushed
About nothing.
to do
worried
nothing
about it.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you already know if they cannot accept your answer. Hey, can I get back to you tomorrow, or can I get back to you later on today? If
Yeah.
they cannot accept that, then your answer needs to be no.
Mhm.
Right.
Because that's what fast talkers do.
Mm-hmm.
They move fast. They get you caught up in your emotions, and you're doing it. But but love is easy to it's easy to hate and hard to love.
And hard to love, and that's true.
But it shouldn't be though, because I mean, like that's a fact, but it shouldn't be.
It has to. The person has to
Yes.
want to change.
Yes.
Definitely.
They have to want to change.
And they have to want to put in the work,
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
as opposed to not putting in the work.
Yep.
Yeah. It shouldn't be hard because, like I just said, if we examine our hearts and examine ourselves, and again, we've all hurt people. I don't care if it's just one person in your life. You've hurt at least one person in
I've
your
hurt
life.
I bet you somebody out there saying, I ain't never hurt nobody.
Yes, you have.
We all
Yes,
have.
you have.
Whether you meant to or not,
You
we
could
have
have hurt him
hurt
in your tone.
somebody.
Yeah.
It could have been all in the tone. It could have been all the way you answered, the way you looked at him.
Yeah.
A lot of ways. You not answering the phone or the text when they call. Somebody text and called you and you ain't answer, and you text them back. You might have hurt them. You don't know because they probably really needed to talk to you. Just you being not being available for somebody when they really need you. It's so many ways, and you don't think about that. You don't know about that, but we do need to work in love
Yeah.
Mhm.
as a community.
Work in love. And again, the easiest way to work in love is to remember that you're not perfect. If we can remember that one thing, that hey, we not perfect, we've hurt people before, we have things that we need to work on. If we can focus our energy on that, then that will help us extend grace to other people,
Mhm.
because we need that same grace that we want extended to us. We need to give it.
Yeah, work on self-love.
Yes.
Now listen to this. Blue Diamond said something very wonderful. She said the reason why it's so easy to hate people is because hurt people
Hurt people. That's true.
Mhm.
Hurt people.
That is why.
They
Yep.
want you to hurt like you hurt them.
Yeah, so
Yep.
that's why it's so easy
Yeah.
to keep it going.
And then
Because
if
everybody's hurt.
and then too, if it's impossible for you to get the person that hurt you, you want to just hurt the world because you're like, I'm hurting. Somebody needs to know how I feel.
Yeah.
Like it could have been somebody that hurt you. They could have already passed on. But so it's impossible for you to hurt that person because they already in the grave. So
Mhm.
you want to cause hell for everybody else that's still walking around because you're like, somebody's gonna feel my pain. I'm hurting.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, again, if we could just remember the golden rule, we've hurt people, we're imperfect. I feel like that alone will help us extend more love.
And my thing of it is, even if some in life, You may be hurt by somebody, and they may never give you that.
Mm-hmm.
They got some cantankerous people that's going to their grave, but they ain't gonna never tell you they sorry. And so if you never get that validation that you need, you know what's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You forgive them. You keep yourself safe, and you keep loving your heart.
That's it.
And that's how you save yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But some people are still waiting, chasing behind people to get that apology or to make that wrong right.
Mm-hmm.
That may never happen in your lifetime. And
Yeah.
you may as well, get to the point that you okay with it.
Be at peace with it. Be at peace with it, because if it happened, to me, I have this thing like, if it happened, that means God allowed it to happen, whether it's good or bad. And we can't go back and rewind the clock and turn the times backwards or nothing like that. We just have to just kind of accept what is and move on. If you never get that, I'm sorry. If you never get that closure, you still have to be able to say, I love that person. And again, saying that you love that person doesn't mean that they have to be in your circle, but you have to still love them and not spew hate. But listen, y'all,
we need to work on that.
We need to work on that.
First, start with yourself. Work on yourself.
Yes, indeed.
And learn to love and not hate.
Mm-hmm.
Also, before we leave, I would like to let the audience know to email us y'all topics at epic.topics@gmail.com. That's EPEC.topics@gmail.com. Email us your topics and we'll talk about it.
So Glanisha said she have a hard time forgiving, but she loved God, and we understand that.
Yeah.
So it may take some time.
Mm-hmm.
Pray about it.
It may, especially if somebody constantly doing something to you, it's kind of hard.
But just pray about it, Glanisha. What I would encourage you, just like I said a few minutes ago, as hard as it may be, just remember, those that hurt you, whether they give you that closure or not, if we could just turn that energy onto ourselves and remember, we're imperfect. We've hurt people, and we need the same grace that we want extended. We need to extend the same grace that we want extended to us. So if we could just kind of remember that, not saying it's going to be easy, but it should make it should make it a little bit easier, but it shouldn't just, it's not going to be totally easy.
Mm-hmm.
But if we can remember that, then you'll be better off.
And that's also practice forgiving people.
Yeah.
And also, just because, we saying these things, that doesn't mean that your feelings aren't valid.
Exactly.
And that there was something that may have happened that should not have. That don't mean ignoring it and putting yourself in harm's way. But, we talking about returning that energy from them to you.
Mm-hmm.
Focus on yourself.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, and I want to add, stop wasting time hating. Put your energy into love and stop blocking your blessings. Because God is love. He's not hate.
I
Yes.
love that.
God is
I
love.
love
He's
that.
not hate.
Yep.
I should put my glasses on.
What's the score?
Go on, look official.
We get ready to go. So what's the
There's
score we got?
no game on tonight, but KC is playing. Kansas City Chiefs are playing Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl.
All right.
I think that's February 8th or 9th.
So y'all ready for the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. But we want to thank y'all for chiming in on tonight. Thank y'all for talking with us. We thank you for the engagement on tonight. But listen, y'all, we have reached our hour, and we're gonna be right back here next Monday, same time, same place. So next time, we love y'all.
Bye-bye.
Peace.